Flat earthers are fascinating. They think academic knowledge has no or little value. They think that most areas of research are unscientific. According to them, the knowledge they have acquired on YouTube has a much higher level than 100 years of research. So they think they gained more knowledge than the majority of the Earth's population by looking at YouTube, photographing the Nikon P1000 and getting eggs to float in water with the help of salt. They also have interdisciplinary knowledge, they believe. No area is too complicated for them. Regardless of physics, chemistry, astronomy, or medicine, they have the knowledge to reject accepted science. Nor is it unusual for them to lie about qualifications. Let's look at some flat earthers and what self-image they have. Mark Sargent. Mark became famous after being in the Netflix documentary. He sees himself as a leading person in flat earth. Today, travels around on meetings, conferences, and does lots of interviews in the media. His background is that he has played computer games professionally. He says you should do your own research and you will see that the earth is flat. But I can't find any evidence that he did any research. All he does is repeat what he heard others say in various YouTube clips. His work today is flat earth. For Mark, it doesn't matter that many media interview him for his crazy ideas to amuse their viewers. He has also advertised.
Flat Earth expert Mark Sargent thinks the moon landing was a hoax.
Technically, the moon itself is a hoax.
Right, but betting with Sportsbet's new iPhone app?
I could do this standing on my head.
Thanks, Gravity. Sportsbet's new iPhone app. It's foolproof.
He obviously has no problem companies making fun of and flat earth. Only they pay. Mark says whatever they want him to say. Bob Nodell. At the Flat Earth 2017 conference, his BOI stated. Bob Nodell is a professional electrical engineer of 35 years with background in RF, terrestrial microwave, satellite ground station, and computer systems. He is also an FCC licensed broadcast engineer, an amateur extra-class ham radio operator, and a commercial/instrument/MEL licensed pilot. So Bob is a commercial pilot? No, Wolfie 6020 uncovered that bluff. At the official FAA site, Robert Nodell is listed as only holding a certificate as a private pilot, and his medical class equals third, was issued in 1978. Wolfie 6020 points out that a commercial pilot needs to have a medical class rating of 1 or 2. Bob Nodell is not, or has ever been, a commercial pilot, as he had claimed. He is only an amateur private pilot with a single engine rating. The last time he did a medical was 40 years ago. Can the rest of his bio be reviewed? In fact, I don't think it would handle a thorough review. Has he been successful as a flat earther? He was given the opportunity to show millions of Netflix users that the earth is not rotating. But all he managed was this. Despite this disaster, he still claims that the earth is not rotating. Nathan Oakley. Nathan has background as a deliveryman and traveling salesman. He does not claim having any higher education. Despite this, he believes that he mastered most scientific subjects at a higher level than scientists in the respective subjects. How does he handle basic mathematics, for example?
So if you have a metre and I divide that metre by 1,000, you don't think that would give you millimetres?
Meters into kilometers, Nathan.
You just said
That's
you
what I'm
divide
talking
metres by 1,000 to get kilometres. So you're saying I divide something that is 1 metre long by 1,000 and that will come out to a kilometre value.
Nathan,
it sounds
let's keep on-
like
let's
it
keep on
sounds
track,
like you
let's
are
keep on
quite
track.
literally retarded
Let's
with that
keep on
statement.
track.
You do not divide
Let's keep
metres
on track.
to come out with kilometres.
That did not go very well. But that doesn't stop Nathan from believing that he has the skills to prove that gravity doesn't exist. Sleeping Warrior. Yet another flat earther that master all scientific fields. What he claims to have read at a slightly higher level is law. Something he is thinking of practicing right now is when he plays brave warrior who are try to rescue a single mother from terrible Ranty, who according to him seized the money the woman should have. A real soap opera. Unlike many other flat earthers, Sleeping Warrior has been experimenting. None of them have been particularly successful. Perhaps this is because he also lacks basic knowledge. Among other things, basic mathematics.
Anthony, if a triangle has the sides 1, 1, and 1, do you know what the angles of the triangle are?
Which kind of triangle are you on about? Are you on about like a right angle triangle?
The triangle has sides 1, 1, and 1. Do you know what the angles are?
The angles would be, well, it would be an equilateral triangle, wouldn't it?
Right, so what are the angles? Now I'm going to ask this again. If you have a triangle with sides of 1, 1, and 1, what are the angles?
I'm gonna pull up a triangle calculator.
Let's do this again. Anthony, a triangle has sides 1, 1, and 1. What are the angles? Is somebody recording this? Because this is just priceless.
Well, the one I'm using it's not giving me any when I do it. So either this calculator is wrong or you're wrong.
Evidently he cannot do mathematics at any higher level. Nathan Thompson. A flat earther who believes the Bible proves that the earth is flat. It is unclear what background and education he has. He travels around the United States, attending meetings, engaging in terrorizing school children, NASA employees, churchgoers, and trying to get them to believe in his image of the world. He chased school children in schoolyards, which he is now charged with. He claims to be the flat earther who has done most experimentation. But is that really true? If you look at the videos he published this past year, then no videos where he performs any kind of experiment. All he does is use other people's material. Obviously, he has trouble making a living now. He is trying to find clients that he can be a personal trainer for. Who would want to pay $300 a month to be trained by Nathan? All you need is a sledgehammer and a golf ball.
Second law of thermodynamics, abyssal plane, accelerometer, Aries failure. Airplane level flight, according to the target generation facility by the FAA, trains pilots and air traffic controllers over a flat, non-rotating Earth that assumes no gravity vector. Elias effect, Alphine waves, ancient civilizations, ambient light from the firmament, angular size of Mercury, Antarctic treaty. Pictures of Antarctica show it's a perimeter, not an island. It's not just rockets, ladies and gentlemen. They use the ether.
No, Nathan, I'm not interested in you as a personal trainer. There are better training metrics than bouncing a golf ball on a sledge while lying about how the world works. I don't think flat Earth is good for many of these individuals. If you believe that everything is a conspiracy, you also fall outside the ordinary society. If you add to the fact that in flat Earth they fight and do not agree on things, then it will be difficult for some. I will give 2 examples of this. First, Nathan Thompson, who on several occasions posted videos where he cries in his loneliness.
But like, I'm just weeping over here, dude. I'm just crying, and my heart's broken. When I found out space is fake, and they're lying to everybody about the globe, oh man, I couldn't sleep like for days. Like, nobody set up more flat earth activism, and nobody set up more flat earth meetups than me, dude. No, but by far. By far. It just breaks my heart. One, that people are so lost. They're so lost. But 2, that the people who know the truth, they're not screaming it from the rooftops, dude. I mean, I've been doing this for 5 years.
Yes, he has been drinking, but I think he is basically sad, Alone and disappointed? No, I don't think it's entertaining to see a desperate man cry. But I think it says a lot about flat Earth. It is not a community, it is not a healthy environment for anyone. The next example is this flat earther, Wide Awake. He is a flat earther that I have featured in several of my videos. He has not appreciated it, and now he has chosen to pause or stop making videos. Not because of me and other debunkers, but because of lack of support from other flat earthers. This wrote Wide Awake when he published his latest video.
This was one of my best observational proofs of flat Earth, if not the best. This had already been uploaded to a video I titled In Search of the True Horizon, but because I do long observational videos it went unnoticed except for a few hundred views. The only one that really took interest in it was Matrix Breakout. I also want to say this will be my last video for a long time unless I get a hell of a lot of requests to continue to share more of my observations. If you don't see any in the future, it's because I didn't get enough requests. During my time away I'll be going back to doing one of the things I loved doing, and that is fishing and boating. I haven't been fishing in over a year because I started spending the majority of my free time doing observations. I love doing them and sharing them, but without the views it seems like I've been wasting my time. I'm sorry I feel that way, but truth is truth even if you don't like it.
Wide Awake has devoted a great deal of his free time to trying to prove that the Earth is flat. But he does not feel that he has received any support in flat Earth. I must say that I am not surprised. With all these narcissists who make up a large part of flat Earth, it is not strange that both Wide Awake and Nathan feel abandoned. For people like Nathan Ockley, Sleeping Warrior, Mark Sargent, or Bob, are them you call if you need a friend. Hope you enjoyed the video.